What is up, guys? Azure here, and today is my review on the Apple Watch. So a watch started out as a simple timepiece, a way to put a miniature clock on your wrist where you could just glance at it and you would automatically know the time. These evolved into then sport watches, with a sport, not a smart, not an Apple Watch sport, but sport, where they would use timers and alarms to make more people inclined to buy a watch for fitness aspect. Today, though, we are entering the revolution of smartwatches. Different from timepieces before, these aim to bring a large piece of your phone's functionality to your wrist. I've had this device for 3 months now, using it every day, and I'm going to give you the best review I possibly can. So the easiest place to start is the hardware. The Apple Watch comes in two sizes, a 38mm display and a 42mm display. The Apple Watch can also come in 7000 series anodized aluminum, a higher quality 316L stainless steel, and a bank-breaking 18-karat gold version. I have the 38mm with the 316L stainless steel combo, and it is amazing. Other YouTubers have reported small scratches, but there are no large gashes that could affect the look from any more than 1 foot away. It feels great on my wrist, giving me the sense that the Apple Watch is powerful and can do a lot. On one side, there is a digital crown and the contact button. On the other side, there are speakers for calls and the microphone for Siri. On the bottom facing your wrist, the Apple features a complex photoplethysmographic heart rate monitor, and it's not that complicated like the word sounds. This means that there is a light on the back of the Apple Watch that flashes a green LED hundreds of times per second to see how much light that your blood absorbs, because your blood absorbs green light. Fun fact. And by doing this, it can figure out how fast it's going. The heart rate monitor has yet to fail me and is consistently giving me great reads whenever I need. In between the display, the sides, the heart rate monitor, and the aluminum lies an extremely controversial part about the Apple Watch. This is, of course, the battery. In reality, though, it's not as bad as everyone says it is. It can last 18 hours of normal use, 48 hours of just time checking, 3 hours of talking, 6.5 hours of listening to music, and 6.5 hours of working out, and a whopping 72 plus hours with power reserve mode. This is something to keep in mind because you will hear often that the Apple Watch battery is terrible, but usually it outlasts my phone on a single charge. Yes, the Apple Watch is waterproof. The Apple Watch has a water rating of IPX7, which means it withstands incidental exposure to water of up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. And although looking like a weak feature, I have worn the Apple Watch reliably swimming in Lake Michigan, washing my hands, taking a shower, diving in pools, and the Apple Watch has yet to sweat. And to be on your wrist, the watch is going to have to get wet. So here's a test to see that when I dump this Apple Watch in the water, it will work completely fine. The charging cable is magnetic. It's wireless charging and easily clips onto the bottom of the device. It's easy to slap up your watch on your nightstand and pick it up in the morning. The Apple Watch also has a new technology called Force Touch in it, where when you click down on the home button, you can also click harder to act as a right and left click as if you had a mouse, but with your fingers. This is a great technology, and I've used it a lot. And if I want to set an alarm, if I want to do something and orient with just one finger on that tiny display, I can do it with Force Touch. This watch has already had a software update since I got the device after launch, and it made Siri extremely useful on the watch, and it made the calorie tracking much more accurate. Apple announced Watch OS 2, which will make the watch so much better with a nightstand mode, new watch faces, and a list so long it could be on its own proper video. A huge part of smartwatches are the operating systems. Android Wear, Pebble OS, Watch OS, or any other operating system you can think of. Linux on a watch. Apple Watch OS is the best operating system Apple could have made. It gives you the time, the complications you choose at a glance. If you click the home button, then you will go to the home screen where you can see almost all of your apps without moving your finger. Yes, this watch has many of the elements for a perfect smartwatch, but it does have some negatives. I've used my Apple Watch for setting reminders all the time, whether it's to charge my calculator, to wake up in the morning, or anything else that might need reminding. I've used my Apple Watch for setting reminders many times since I bought it, and I wish Apple would include a reminder app on the watch itself that you could complete or make reminders without needing Siri's assistance. Another problem I had with the Apple Watch is its low developer base. When I had a Pebble, I could play Flappy Bird and waste time in school, but on the Apple Watch, it fails to do that, so wasting time in school probably won't be a thing you can do. Last, the Apple Watch is still very expensive, and it costs almost as much as a phone for some models. However, I deem this is because the smartwatch category is still in its early adapter phase, and in the next few years, the base prices of these different devices will trickle to at least half of what they are now. So, at the end of the day, the Apple Watch is without a doubt one of the top smartwatch competitors with 75% of the smartphone market at the end of July. Sadly, it does not leave competitors behind in the dust because of its lack of a good battery and poor personalization features. But I also think that the Apple Watch has a ton of potential through software updates to add more unique features and improve its battery life. The Apple Watch is a great product. It is a timepiece that should stand the test of time. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with friends, and I'll see you in the next one.